Hey guys, so it's just running around and so I am almost at my gym, and today I got a free training session in my gym. So I actually had like a lot of bad experience with trainers because they just talk too much, like they just do. And I don't like that, but let's see how this one is gonna go. I'll try to record as much as I can, and I'll tell you guys my experience after, what I think and stuff. And if you are the one who's training me watching this video, don't get offended because I've been in the gym for a while, so I know what works, what doesn't work. If just don't be offended. I'm gonna give like a very honest review. But oh, by the way, don't forget about the giveaway. So once we reach 500 subscribers, I'm giving away $100. Don't forget and participate. But anyway, so I'm about to pull in to the parking lot and then go change, and then we're starting the session. So let's see how that goes. I actually just got back from the gym and my phone died. I'm sorry, so I wasn't able to record anything in there. So I had the personal training. I already did like some food shopping. I'm about to cook some food. I'm like starving. But I just wanted to give you like a feedback about this training. So I had a really bad experience before. So I used to go to I forgot the name of the gym, honestly. I forgot the name of the gym. Maybe Personalized Fitness. I think something like that. And I got one time, and I got myself a trainer, and we would work out like 3 times a week. But he would not stop talking. And I'm like, and back then, like, I was like much younger, so I wasn't like very, like, shut up. Wasn't like that, right? So it was bad. Like, I hate when people talk too much, especially when they pay you money. Do your job. No. If I ask you a question, then talk. I'm sorry. No, like, imagine you have an hour of a session, right, that you are paying for. And then he would tell me like all this like stories about him and his girlfriend, like how they, like going through shit. And I'm just like, at first, I don't know why. At first I was like, oh, let me make a connection. This is the guy, so he can like train me more, or maybe like cut me the price or something like that. And I was like, whatever. But then like over time, we would literally be between these sets. Sometimes like I find myself like such a good listener that people would just wouldn't stop talking. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. And then they changed the gym, so I had to like move anyway. So then one time I used to go to LA Fitness. And then my girl, she was actually signing up for LA Fitness, and they had a free training session that comes with it. And so she was like, oh, let's take it. And then we would go together all the time to the gym. So she asked me like, can you come with me? We can sit down, like, let's see what she does. And then if anything, we can just train together. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. So we come to LA Fitness, she signs up for the membership, and then we sit down with the girl. So my girlfriend, she wanted to have that hour figure, right? Like a hourglass figure. And she didn't want like nothing, And then this girl, the trainer, this skinny, talking about, oh, you have to, oh, she's like, no problem. I can build you, everything you want. You're going to be, all that you want. You just have to do like, cardio 5 times a week, and you have to like not eat. Like it was just, and then she would go on and on and on and on and on for at least 30 minutes. So, so they like sitting at the table. So they across from each other, and I'm sitting next to my girlfriend. And I'm like, so I'm the type of person that, if like, especially the older I get, like I don't have time to waste on something I don't agree with, I don't believe in, none of that. Right? So I'm over here like, what are you talking about? Because I'm like, I'm looking at myself, and then I was curious too, because I'm like, well, I thought, it's a trainer, so they have to be certified and they have to know what they're talking about. Apparently not. So she kept talking about how she has to like cut down on her diet, not eat like literally just like boiled chicken, or like just grilled chicken and like rice all day every day, and like do cardio 5 times a week. And I'm just looking at this, so I'm like sitting there, I'm like coughing and puffing, like I'm like, I can't even. And then my girl already like, come on Marina, like shut up. Like, and I'm like, I don't agree with anything that she said. So the trainer, she saw me coughing and puffing, and she was like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, but everything you're saying is gonna make her look like you, not like that. Like, what are you talking about? So, like the trainer kind of played it off, blah, blah, blah. She was like, no, it's gonna be, and I'm like, all right, at this point, I'm done. So I told my friend, I'm like, is it okay? I'm just gonna, you just, if you want to, you can like keep sitting down and like, keep having a conversation with her. But I just, I'm done listening. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go work out. And then, whenever you're ready, you can like join me. And then we discussed it after, and we just, I hate when people like say something or talk about something that they don't know shit about, and they can't even show any results of what's going on, right? So no. And yeah, so this is like, well, like some of the bad experience that I had. And I was just like, you know what? Like, I've been doing pretty good on my own at the gym. So I'm like, let me work out. But then, so now I go to Lifetime. Lifetime is like at the same level as, what is it called? Equinox. It's like, it's very, very nice. It's super big. We have 3 floors. We have like, I think 2 or like 3 pools, like 2. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. The first time I came over there, when I was hanging out with my friend, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna go to a gym, you want to come join? Like, I have a guest pass. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Came in, and I was like, I was in awe. It was like so like clean, so pretty, so just so much equipment. And then people there, they're not, how sometimes like you will go to a gym, especially like cheap gyms, like I will go to like Planet Fitness and all that, and then people would just stare, like guys, especially guys would stare like they wouldn't even hide in it. They would just sit, like they would literally sit on a bench, and they're like and I'm like, come on now, like come on. Like, you never seen Pretty Girl before? Like, like, come on. Like, you're working out. Here at a Lifetime, that's why I had to, like, go in, like, guys don't bother me. Like, of course, there'd be, like, a few guys that'll try and talk to me, but, but they're not, like, they're not creeps. Right? So they will come up, they'll, like, ask me, like, go hang out, go, like, for my number, blah, blah, blah. But it wouldn't be, like, staring and just like being freaking creep. Like, no, it wouldn't be like that. So that's why I was like, you know what, let me move to this gym and let me start working out here. That's what I did. And now I got a free training session, and I actually been working out at this gym for like a few years, and like training people would like reach out to me, but because of my like previous experiences, I didn't like, I didn't want to have to deal with anything that, that has to do with personal training, because I didn't have like really good experience before. But I'm like, you know what, let me try it, and then let me record it for you guys, right? So I came in, and today at 3:00 I had the session. So I came in, the guy, so the training came out. They have like a little booths where they sit and like wait for for the clients, or like they're like little offices, whatever. So so he came out, and he was like, okay, let's go. And it was not like, he was like, okay, so what is your goal? I'm like, I've won this workout today. I want to focus on my upper body and I want to work out on my abs and on my arms. He just specified like biceps, triceps, and shoulders. I'm like, yes. And I was like, I want to tone it. I don't want to build it. So give me like, a lot of repetitions and less weight. He was like, done. Let's go. It wasn't even 5 minutes, honestly. Like, it's just such a contrast, which I was really impressed about. So I was like, yes, let's go. Like, I don't have time for talking. I hate when people talk. When I pay you money, or like, when they trying to, because the whole point of a free training session at this gym is because, so their training sessions go for $115 an hour, right? So the whole point of training session is to give you like an idea of how you're going to train, like how you're going to be trained and stuff like that. So we won. Workout was amazing. He showed me things in like that's the area on my body that I'm struggling kind of the most, because the rest, like I do my back, I do my abs, and I do my legs, my butt, like everything on my own, and that's what I'm happy with. But lately I've been struggling with arm exercises because I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like I want to tone them up, but I don't want nothing to be like, I don't want no guns, right? I just want them to be like toned up and stuff. And then I don't know why I was like, you know what? Let me see what, he has to say about the upper body training. So yeah, so we did like 11 workouts. It was so freaking good. Like even right now, my arms are like shaking, and I know tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to like lift them up from my bed. But that's what I like. I like when things work, and I like when things are effective. That's what I like. And then he kept going. And then sometimes he'll be like, oh, I don't feel this exercise. And then he'll be like, okay, let's try this one instead. And then he'll be like, it wouldn't be like, oh, just do this and okay, bye. Like, no, he would stand there and he would like, how they put like fingers like on the muscles, on the muscle groups, like to see whether you're like really working or not. And then he, count and everything. So I really, really, really liked it. And then at the end we do like a little bit of abs. And then he was like, all right, let's talk numbers. Like, are you interested? Are you not interested? So right now I have a hectic schedule. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm working out, and then like literally like, I have an hour here, I have an hour there. So I'm like, oh, let me go to the gym. You know what I mean? It's not like, sometimes I can't even plan things. So I'm like, let me set my schedule. And I really, really liked it. The only thing, so I guess it's their thing, but he kept, while we were working out, it wasn't too many questions, but it was a lot of questions like, oh, what do you do? What do you like to do? What do you do for work? Do you like, like things about my like personal life or like my private life, where it's like, dude, keep focusing on your job. I mean, I know that, like and then a lot of guys who would get training sessions at that gym, they are like older, much older. So in my mind, I'm like, if I'm older, I will go to a gym and get a training session because I have nobody to talk to, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like they want to entertain you, so they feel more connected to you, and so you are more likely to sign up as them. For me, I don't care about that. Like, I don't need you to talk to me at all. I just need you to give me results. And if you give me results and they like the training, that's how I'm gonna sign up. But if you're gonna keep talking, I'm not gonna. No. It was a funny thing because I actually had a guy in the gym, and I would always, so I just signed up for a gym, and then he would always like walk around the gym and they would like literally talk to every single, like not every single person, but like to all the people like in there, and just just talk, and then at the end of my workout, I went in the cardio machine on the Stairmaster. It was a while ago. It wasn't recently. It was a while ago. And then he came up on the Stairmaster next to me and tried talking to me. And actually, I was like, I'm sorry, but you talk too much. Like, I can't. I know it sounds mean and not like, but it's like, I don't know. the thing about like, I mean, of course, it has nothing to do with like me paying him money and he's not doing his job but talking instead. Of course not, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't like. I like people who like about their business. Like I don't like this. Oh, what are you doing? How you doing? Oh man. Oh. Like I don't like all of that. Any of that. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe, you know, but I mean, like, you know, some people just come to a gym and they just like, oh, you know, I want to work out, like I don't want to just work out, like I want to like literally hang out, and they be staying at the gym for like 4 or 5 hours, like, you know, hanging out with their friends and stuff. And that's that thing, you know what I mean? Like you do whatever you want, but I just don't like it, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh no. Thanks, but no thanks. So yeah, it was like a funny story. But yeah, so I really like this. Like I really enjoyed the training session. Just like if I do sign up, I just have to tell him like, you know, I just don't like when like people, you know, like again, like people, you know, be asking, especially people who, you know, not my friends, who I'm not trying to be friends with. I'm just trying to get a service from. Like, don't ask me too many personal questions. He'd be like, oh, where you go on vacation? Who do you go with? And I'm like, honey, let's just keep working out. You know, I was like really polite and was like trying to be nice. But then it's like, if I sign up and I'm gonna like, you know, train, we're not doing questions. I'm sorry. I don't know, like, you know, I don't know if that's mean, if that's okay, if that's not okay. But that's just what works for me. I just don't like... Be a few times like I would work out and I'll like really concentrate on like, you know, mind to muscle connection, which is also important. And he'd be like, oh, what was the last time you went on vacation? Where was it? And I'm just like, I'm literally in the middle of a set and I'm like, do you like... But again, it tells you what type of clientele he has, that they're not really you know, some of them like not really paying attention to like, you know, whether they getting results or not. They just need a friend, which is fine, but I don't. Not at the gym. You know, we can be cordial, we can be friendly, but like while I'm working out, ask me questions when I'm not paying you. How about that? Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I'm so hungry right now. So yeah, guys, so I'm done. I'm thinking about doing a mukbang actually, because I'm about to cook. I'm about to make mashed potatoes. I'm about to make greens. I love so much butter in my greens. Like I'll put like so much butter. Oh my god! And then it's like seasoning, and then oh my god, and garlic. Oh, and then I'm about to fry some chicken. And I'm just so excited. So I'm thinking, because I have a story about my date that I went on yesterday. So that's what I wanted. I wanted to I wanted to put it on a mukbang, like just eat, you know, and just tell you guys what happened. Because it was like hilarious. But yes, so let me think about it, because I still have to edit something. I still have to do some work. Whether I'm gonna do mukbang today or tomorrow, I don't know, you know, but stay tuned, because if I decide to tell this story, it's gonna be juicy. But thank you so much for watching, and till the next video.